extra out.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, a guy that's been having a huge impact for this team all year, Adley Rutschman. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation.
Just about ready to roll and getting to start, John Means. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boog, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strike. Work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Royce Lewis in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
First pitch, 7:05.
Lined into right. Hayes hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Here's Byron Buxton. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. They say you win. One down, base is empty. Check swing, went around, and it's 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
Just missed.
It's a good take.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Looked like it was a little bit up.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Buxton checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. He did not go around. Ground ball up the middle. He's in.
Staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
One gone, runner at first. Now here is Jose Miranda. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
And the 1-0. Buxton on the run. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That's back to the warning track. Makes the catch. And here comes Carlos Correa. Means throws over. Buxton back in there. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. O'Hearn makes the catch, inning over. Twins wind up stranding 1, and now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Baltimore. And towing the slab, it's Sonny Gray. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Adley Rutschman in now, takes ball one off the plate. Clips the outside corner, and the count even at 1. Adley Rutschman is one of 7 catchers to be taken with the first overall pick in the draft. The first, Steve Chilcott, 1966. He never made the majors, and worth noting, the number 2 overall pick in that draft, Reggie Jackson. Next pitch misses. Now 2-2. Bounce to the right side, and he grabs it in foul ground. The pitch. Got him. Now 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. First pitch just misses. Gray, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slurve, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. The pitch. And fouled off. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. On the ground to the left. Farmer fires over to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. Anthony Santander at the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. Up the middle, Correa. On to first, out number 3. Orioles held in check there, scoreless after 1. And welcome back. And now the right fielder, Ramon Laureano. And a pitch. Clips the corner, and that's strike 1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
0-2 as he waves at that one. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a guy out there coming at you with high velocity.
That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Kicks and fires. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
The wind and the pitch. Popped up. Snags it on the run. And there's one down.
The second baseman, Jorge.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Way inside, gets out of the way. Two-0. It's in the dirt. Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. The pitch. And he pumps in a strike.
Full count.
And he walked him.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
One down. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. First pitch, not close. And the 1-0 misses low. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. That's a little bit low. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. So one out with two aboard. And here's the catcher, Christian Vasquez. There's a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Polanco on second. Farmer over at first with one away. In for a strike, and it's 0-2. At the belt and fires. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And here it comes. And 1-2. One out. Runners at first and second. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
So first and second with two outs. Here's the veteran outfielder, Michael A. Taylor. That one is absolutely belted. And it bangs off the wall. One runs in. In there safely. It's 2-0.
Waste no time there. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Here's Royce Lewis. He's 0 for 1. Good eye right there. Next offering is in for a strike. And delivers outside. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 3. Byron Buxton in the on-deck circle. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. There's a swing and a drive. That one's deep. And it's caught just in front of the wall. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And it's 2-zip. Back now at Oriole Park, bottom of the second. And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
Up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across. This is where you look for the any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Gray, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. And that one fouled off.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
The right field. Off there.
And now it's Austin Hayes.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 1. Swing and a ball popped up. Correa is there. Puts it away for the out.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Gunnar Henderson stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Two balls, no strikes to count. And there's the strike. The 2-1. That one is upstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's through there for a strike. Henderson, the runner at first with 2 gone. The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. And the righty deals. Struck him out without a swing. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. And the Orioles leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back. And stepping in is the speedy Byron Buxton. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. The wind of the pitch. And there's a ball.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. That's in there. Now 2-1.
Well, these Twins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. No swing. And a 3-2. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
Miranda in the box now. No balls and a strike. Now snap throw to first, and he's back in there. Miranda hitting third in the lineup, and his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. And the lefty with the 0-1, and that's outside. Good eye right there. Nobody out. Runner at first. And that one missing low. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else.
Buxton on the run. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. In to score from first, and they lead by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Here's Carlos Correa. Ball 1, no strikes. Runner at second, nobody out. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Miranda coming around third. He will score, and it's 4-0.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Here's Ramon Laureano. He popped out his first time. Pitch misses. 1-0. Laureano goes 5 feet 11 inches, 205 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Here comes a pitch. Swung on, belted. That one's got a chance. And out of here. Home run number 5 on the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. That's as far as John Means will go. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Tyler Wells.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And next for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco. That's in there. Strike one. Wells, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. And it's even up. Movement in the bullpen. Jonathan Loaisiga is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Ball to strike. The pitch. And it's fouled away. One, two now. And down on strikes he goes, and one away. And now for the Twins, Kyle Farmer. The walk and a run scored his first time. Farmer getting to start at the hot corner, 32 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one missed. Next offering misses, and the count is 2-0. Just off the outside part of the plate. And the 3-0 finds the zone. And the pitch. Popped in the air. Left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Christian Vasquez, the hitter. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ball 1 low. Up the middle, Frazier gets it to first. That's the 3rd out. 4 runs in the inning on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Twins 6 and the Orioles nothing. As we go to the last of the 3rd and into the box for Baltimore, Heston Kjerstad. Gray back to work. There's a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
That one pulled foul. And the right-hander deals.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count. And a pitch. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Froze him with a backdoor slider. Here's Adam Frazier. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And Vasquez able to pull it down. Frazier retired. 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles,
The catcher, Adley.
Here's Adley Rutschman. His first at bat was a strikeout. Adley Rutschman saying a first overall pick out of Oregon State. What a college career he had. He helped the Beavers win the 2018 College World Series, and he was named the most outstanding player of the tournament.
Yeah, I found it interesting that in his rookie season, many baseball experts said that he was the best catcher in the big leagues at the time.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back here in Baltimore, and now the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
That one out to right. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Now the left fielder, Royce Lewis. On the ground to first. Boots it. But he wins the job of knowing how much time he had there.
The designated hitter, Byron Buxton.
2 outs, base is empty. Byron Buxton getting ready to hit. And takes low for ball 1. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Rutschman makes the grab, and that is that. Twins retired in short order, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Bottom 4, now the number 2 hitter, Cedric Mullins.
The center fielder, Cedric.
The wind of the pitch. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. And strike 2.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Righty delivers. And now 1-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Santander batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. The Orioles hitless so far in the game. Now a screamer into the outfield. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles, the first baseman,
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. First time up, he grounded to 3rd. Ball 1 there. Missing inside. 2 balls, no strikes to count. And that's in there at the knees. That one in for a strike. 2-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know, they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
2 outs, runner at first. And next for the Orioles, Austin Hayes. 0 for 1 so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. O'Hearn off of first with 2 away. Next pitch downstairs, and now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And that one sliced foul. The 2-1. And that's in for a strike. Here's the 2-2. Up the middle. Flips it. They get the force. And that is that. 1 left for the Orioles. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back here at the ballpark, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jose Miranda.
Jose Miranda.
The right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, these Twins putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And now 2-1. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Rip to right, base hit.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man at first, Carlos Correa, the next Twin up to hit. 1 for 2. That one's in there, 0-1. And he deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. And a pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nat.
Laureano to even up. Pop up, right side, foul territory. Lays out and makes the play. Runner tags up for second. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over.
Great diving catch to end the inning after the pitcher battles through a tough one. That'll fire up the dugout. Time to go hit.
Bottom of the inning, and now Gunnar Henderson.
The shortstop.
The pitch. Good eye right there.
You know, these Orioles being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Next to hit, Ryan Mountcastle.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
First offering, misses the mark.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground to third. Over to first. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs.
Now batting, left fielder.
So up next, Heston Kjerstad. Struck out looking in his first at bat. Fouled off to the right. Now the 0-1. Foul ball there. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
I don't wear no cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's.
Back now at Oriole Park, digging in, Jorge Polanco.
Second baseman, Jorge.
Polanco, a former All-Star, 29 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. That pitch gets the inside corner, 0-1. And he chases a high fastball there.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
Next one just misses. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses, and that's ball 2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Good eye in that spot. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. He's safe.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Kyle Farmer, the next to hit. Ground ball right side, could be two. Throws to Henderson. Onto O'Hearn. 2.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
In the air, left field, Kjerstad under it. And he makes the catch. And that's the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Twins 6 and the Orioles nothing. And welcome back. Now it's the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Gray back to work. Check swing, but he went too far. It's 0-1.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
And now the count is even. The pitch. And a count 1-2. The wide to kick the pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Farmer makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cedric.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Cedric Mullins. Fought off foul. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And that's down and away. Next pitch is outside.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
2 outs. In for a strike. Full count now.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Correa is there, and that'll do it. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jonathan Loaisiga.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Here's the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. And here it comes. That's a little bit low. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Brian Baker, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Aiken, the lefty, warming up as well. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a high chopper. Not in time. He legs it out.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
Here's the left fielder, Royce Lewis. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Taylor gets his lead at first, nobody out. In the air, right field. Hayes has it sized up. Makes the catch for the out.
Up next for Minnesota, the designated hitter, Byron Buxton.
Now, Byron Buxton. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? First pitch, and he just misses.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
There's a strike.
1-1.
On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Twins 6 and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back. Bottom of the 7th. Now here's the Orioles DH, Anthony Santander. The right-hander back to work. Just missed. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. 1-2. And a pitch. And down on strikes. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. That one's in there. 0-1.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
That misses. And 1-1. That's down and in.
One strike.
And the 2-2. Stays alive. Got him looking. Now 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Austin Hayes.
Hey.
There's a strange wind blowing. It's coming back.
Ball 1, no strikes. And a foul ball. In there. And so now 1-2.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Next offering misses down and away. Dives and he can't hang on. See, fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. A strikeout and a walk. That's in for a strike. Hayes off of first with 2 away. Hammered. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A 2-run homer, home run number 10 on the year. And they cut into the lead. It's 6-2.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Sonny Gray will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Louis Varland takes over on the mound.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
Here's the third baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. First offering, and it just misses. The pitch. That one hammered center field. Taylor going back on this one. Racing back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 6-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Baltimore, ready to begin the 8th. And now for the Twins, Jose Miranda. And a pitch. And ball one.
Count 1-0.
Gets the call, and the count 1-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Check swing, went around, 1-2. Righty to the plate. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve. Now Correa up to hit, 1 for 3. There's a strike.
0-1.
Now a check swing, but he held up. Kicks and deals. Good eye right there. At the belt and fires. That's a strike. It's 2-2. High fly ball out to center field. Mullins settles under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Two outs, base is empty. Laureano comes up to hit. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball. And the righty deals. Popped up. O'Hearn moving under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-2. Back here at the ballpark, now it's going to be Heston Kjerstad.
The left fielder.
The pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that drops in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Farmer under it. Fielding for the wall, makes the catch in foul ground.
Now that second baseman, Adam Frazier.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Adam Frazier. That one misses. Ball 1. That to right. Laureano settles under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The catcher, number 35,
Adley Rutschman will hit next. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. He swings and fouls one off. Kicks and fires. That one lifted to left. Lewis drifts towards it. He's got it, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Coming on for the Orioles, Felix Bautista.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
And now for the Twins, Jorge Polanco.
The second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
And he deals. And there's a ball. Bautista, in his second season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Next one misses, 2-0.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And a pitch.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Got him swinging.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
Farmer, the next to hit, takes outside. There's a strike. That one drifts inside. Next offering is fouled back. Now all even up. Good job to fight that one off. The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Out number 2.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Vasquez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here this half. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Twins 6 and the Orioles 2. And welcome back. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
The center fielder, Cedric
Varland back to work. Where'd that last pitch miss? Liner, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
So, man aboard. Next is the designated hitter, Anthony Santander. That's off the mark, and that is ball one.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Runner leads away at second.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Here's a 1-1. And that one cutting but missing down low. And there's a strike. Mullins leads off second with nobody out. Struck him out looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan O'Hearn. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Runner at second here, one gone. Fouled off. He was late. And a pitch. Strike two.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 2-2. Off the outside edge with that one, and now it's filled up.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it. Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Yohan Duran.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Hayes, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Right-handed reliever.
Nope, at the ball.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Started after it. Appeal to first. Did not go. That hits the dirt. Counts full, 3-2. Two on, one out. Got him looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike three.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered here in this one. That one blasted deep to right. Laureano going back. Back some more. And out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. His second home run of the game. It's 6-5.
This crowd back alive. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now at the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
The 1-0. That misses off the outside edge.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. And misses inside.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
That one's in there. 3-2 now.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
The tying run at the plate. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
A win on the last day of the month. You close it out with the W, but you want to carry that momentum into the next game.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score.